too. So, quite the weapon in the locker of Team Germany. Kai Havertz, and just seems to be going from strength to strength. Henrichs and Jardim. Involved in the chats. Any questions you might have, any topics you might want to dive into. One talking point will certainly be that man Pavlovic. Just how big could he be for Germany? How good can he get? I mean, if you look at his impact off the bench yesterday, came on in about the 60th minute with Germany well and truly in control of the game. However, sometimes situations like that even more difficult for players to come on and make an impact or get noticed. But he did not shy away from the opportunity. Within less than 10 minutes of coming on, found his name on the score sheet with a well-taken goal. Arriving late in the box, great movement, great anticipation. Read the opportunity and was more than happy to oblige. Great moment for him. First international goal at senior level, and just his second appearance for the side. And if there's one way you want to make sure you stay in the senior squad, that is how you do it. Also, feel free to let us know how you think this so-called new era under Julian Nagelsmann, with a new #1 in goal. Some of the big old names no longer part of the setup here, so very much not necessarily a new direction for Team Germany, but definitely a new feel to it, a new era in the making. The majority, if not all, Germany fans, I think, very pleased with Julian Nagelsmann and the influence he's had since taking over. Performances have been right up there. The Euros quarter-final finish, perhaps a little disappointing, especially on home soil, but I don't think you can really fault the players or the management too much there. The performances were decent, if not more than decent. Of course, in knockout football, the margins are so small. And the future certainly looks bright, especially with some of the young players coming through. Pavlovic, Musiala, Wirtz, just to name three. Really seem to be thriving under Nagelsmann. Of course, always a important not to get too ahead of things. It is just one win on what will be a long road to hopefully the top in coming years, but definitely on the right path. Terminator in the chat. Nations League 2024. Well, with performances like yesterday, could very easily be a successful Nations League campaign. Some of you asking where Rudiger is. Was not nominated for this international break squad. Kind of run through the squad selected by Julian Nagelsmann for these two games, these two Nations League encounters. The one already done and dusted yesterday against Hungary, the next coming up on the 10th of September against the Netherlands. The three goalkeepers, Oliver Baumann, Alexander Nübel, and new number one, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. The defenders selected, Waldemar Anton, Benjamin Henrichs, Joshua Kimmich, now the new team captain as well, Robin Koch, Maximilian Mittelstädt, David Raum, great performance from him yesterday against Hungary, Nico Schlotterbeck, and Leverkusen's talisman at the back, Jonathan Tah. Going into the midfield players selected, Robert Andrich, Emre Can, Chris Führich, another young player, an exciting talent coming through the ranks. Not quite as young as Musiala and Wirtz, but definitely a bit of a fresh face in the squad. Pascal Gross, the very talented and experienced midfielder who became a Brighton legend in the Premier League, has returned to Bundesliga and German football with Borussia Dortmund and has been well, absolutely flying there. Great start to his career back in the Bundesliga. Already a go-to player in central midfield for Nuri Sahin and his BVB side. Then Jamal Musiala, Alexander Pavlovic, Angelo Stiller and Florian Wirtz. So four really exciting youngsters there in the mix in midfield. And then the attacking players, Maximilian Bayer, also a new arrival at Borussia Dortmund this summer. Niklas Füllkrug, former BVB player, now with West Ham United. Kai Havertz and Stuttgart's Dennis Undav. Still just 3 appearances at international level for Undav, but with the way he's been performing, especially last season, and if he can continue that this season, I think we might see quite a bit more from Dennis Undav under Nagelsmann. Has been continually selected by the management. So certainly big fans of Undav. Seeing him play.